Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Raising the New Earth podcast. This is a podcast where we explore conscious living, deeper connections, and how to thrive in this rapidly changing world. I'm your host, Noah Dory, and today's episode is all about embracing a different kind of holiday season, one that prioritizes pause over purchase, stillness over stress, and strong presence over presence. Our theme today, Distressing on the Move, Finding Peace in the Holiday Hustle, acknowledges that while the holiday means joy and togetherness for the most part, it often also brings a side order of chaos and stress. Let's change the story together. Let's start with a moment to ground ourselves. This is a guided grounding exercise that I absolutely love. It's called the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's take a moment to pause and ground ourselves. Take a deep breath in, and I want you to notice 5 things you can see around you. Look for the small detail. Now I want you to notice 4 things you can feel. It can be the texture of your clothing, the ground beneath your feet. Now you're going to notice 3 things you can hear. Maybe it's my voice, maybe it's your dogs, your cats, distant sounds, or your own breath. And now notice 2 things that you can smell. It can be the air, nearby cup of tea or coffee, or simply imagine a comforting scent. And now you're going to notice 1 thing that you can taste, or think of something that is pleasant to taste that you enjoy. This simple grounding exercise helps anchor us to the present moment and calm the nervous system so that we can slow down and savor small sensory details. All right, now we can begin. So, stress is an unseen guest of many of our holiday traditions and gatherings, whether it's family dynamics, financial pressures, or the societal expectation to do more and give more, be more, and with a smart marketing plan, purchase more. Our body's stress response is an incredible survival mechanism, but it is not designed to run on overdrive. So let's talk a little bit about the 2 branches of our autonomic nervous system, our ANS. The first branch is the sympathetic nervous system, or fight and flight, which gets us through short-term challenges. If there is a tiger chasing you, that's the nervous system that will kick in. The other branch of the ANS is the parasympathetic nervous system, or the rest and digest, as we call it. And this system allows for us to recover and restore. And during the holiday hustle, we often stay stuck in that fight or flight mode, and our sympathetic nervous system is on really, really high alert. And staying on high alert for too long will cause any condition, any stress condition going from acute to chronic, which will demand a lot more attention in the long run. So while many of us think that stress is just mental, it is also a physical manifestation that impacts every single organ, and it's pretty profound. Our adrenal and thyroid connection. So our adrenal and thyroid glands play a really crucial role in managing energy and managing our stress. But the chronic pressure that we face, especially during the holidays, can throw them out of balance. For example, your adrenal glands are responsible for releasing cortisol, the stress hormone cortisol, and it can become overworked under chronic stress, long-term stress, leaving you feeling fatigued and depleted. Your thyroid, which regulates your metabolism and energy, is also deeply affected by stress, and prolonged elevated cortisol levels can slow down a thyroid function, leading to symptoms like brain fog and low energy, and down the road, hypothyroidism as well. So there are certain foods that we can bring in, and diet and management can be key to help us include adaptogens, magnesium-rich foods, and avoiding excessive caffeine. So the foods that we eat during this time can either fuel your stress or soothe it. Think of it as a holiday nourishment, not just indulgence, right? So try to swap out sugary, ultra processed snacks with magnesium rich options like dark chocolate or almonds, and limit yourself to, one slice of your aunt's favorite pie or one and a fruit. You can opt for calming herbal teas like chamomile instead of extra cup of coffee. And if you do go for that extra cup of coffee, or if you like to indulge in alcohol, then make sure you dilute that by drinking 1 or 2 cups of water after, which will help prevent dehydration. Adding omega-3 rich foods like salmon or flax seeds to reduce inflammation and support brain health is also important. And my favorite is breath work. Any breath work that helps you remain grounded whenever holiday stress starts creeping in. I like 4-7-8 breathing, which is you inhale for the count of 4, you hold it for the count of 7, and you exhale for the count of 8. Doing 3 or 4 cycles of that can really calm down your ANS, your autonomic nervous system. So this season, I really invite you to flip that switch and to flip that script to holiday of being not a holiday stress, but being a holiday nourishment for your soul and for your body. And instead of getting caught up in the marketing frenzy of buy, 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 just ask yourself, what truly nourishes my spirit? What truly nourishes my soul? And consider taking a day or even just an hour to unplug and breathe and reflect and be in nature and start your day with gratitude. 5 things you're grateful for, as opposed to, oh my God, I gotta go and do that, right? On the go. Create moments of connection, not consumption. Um, Try to do these 3 things. You can replace screen time with outdoor time, soaking up natural light, fresh air, vitamin D, enhancing every mineral that you have in your body. That the sun does that for you. Try to gift experiences instead of things, a homemade meal, a shared hike, or a heartfelt letter. Our kids love making stuff, and I know that their aunts and uncles are always appreciative of that. Anchor your day in rituals like we just said, a gratitude journal or a morning walk, or when you open your eyes, just think about the first 5 things that come to your mind that you're really grateful for, and remind yourself what truly, truly matters. Share simple, actionable ways with others that can help them reduce the stress induced holiday season. And remember, you don't have to overhaul your life to feel better. It's a rather small, consistent choices like starting your morning with 5 things you're grateful for, or find a moment during the day to do some grounding and give those moments the chance to help you go through this holiday season. You can create lasting things. And as we close this episode, I want to leave you with a reminder. You have permission to pause. You absolutely have permission to pause. The holidays aren't just a matter of a checklist, they're an opportunity to connect and reflect and replenish. So I challenge you to take one tool from today's episode and commit to trying it out for a week. Let's all move into this beautiful holiday season with intention and grace, and creating the space needed for what truly matters, yourself included. So put yourself on that list. And until next time, I do have a quote I wanted to share with you. You can't always control what happens, but you can control how you respond to it. So thank you for listening to Raising the New Earth, and I'm wishing you a holiday filled with peace and presence and joy. See you later.